Prime shit. Yo, Briggz, if this ain't allowed, then please delete. But please tell me how he's elite. How the fuck does Rivers plan on beating me? Just give me 2 rounds, don't need the 3. Hustled here, that just means that he obviously wants to give me his fee. Who's the one getting hustled here? Cause it seems to be I could take that money quite easily. Keep your money, you dickhead. What are you planning on proving? Look at me and all the cash that I'm losing. Doesn't matter though, because my glasses are Gucci's. You're an idiot, mate, you're not hustling nothing. You're lucky that I'm in the mood and I'm happy to do this. Now let me show you what a family feud is. Co-main event of the night, Fiddler's elbow, 2nd of July. Rivers is dead and I'm willing to bet on my life. Just give me a pen or a knife and he's dead. Me, call me a cokehead, get smashed clean in the face with a full kind of Pepsi. Call me your cousin online, but when we next meet, it won't be friendly, it won't be SG. What you been up to? It'll be fuck you. It'll be 1 round down, but I'm already up to 3rd round, say what I want to. I'm doing it right now, being so obtuse. What can you do against Big Bobby Rex? Has anybody got clues? The only hope that you've got is a botch move. You are not a threat, I am not impressed. You are not the best, you are not up next. You are not considered one of the vets. This is not in jest, you are not a test. I am on a quest, you're one of the steps. And I just want to know which one is next. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. The next title shot goes to Bobby Rex. Cause how are you going for a title shot? Didn't you already have the belt? Are you alright or what? What type of nut walks away at the height of the only hype he got? Because a couple of his boys didn't like the boss. He suddenly cut ties like, right, I'm off. But now he's back, tell me how is that? I don't give a fuck. He's gonna get the bollocking of his life. I didn't get the pen, but yo, I got the knife. And I'm planning on cutting him lots of times. Like it's okay, broski, you want his stripes. And this is what it takes to get them. Sometimes it might even cost your life. That's a risk you take and you're the one that took it. The moment you signed your name on the dotted line, I'll chop and slice him up. And then arch over Rivers' body like some type of viaduct. I'm not the type to duck. I'm the type that you light a fire up underneath of. And I'll show you that all of these guys are trumps. And not what they make themselves out to be on the internet. They're just some cyberpunks. And I don't like the cons. Nope. I can't wait for July to come. I'm gonna get that crown. I'm gonna get that crown and reign. And Rivers is coming to the plug to see his career going down the drain.
Yo. What is up, people?
Hello, everybody.
How we doing,
Jesus.
Tom? You all right?
I'm good. I'm recovering. That was fuck.
Oh, that line when he says the date of the event and that is my favorite bit of that.
Yeah,
it just goes
informative
back
and fire.
It's
It's
so good.
my favorite 2 things.
So everybody, it is Sunday, so we are on your screens. This is what
here.
happens on a Sunday. Get used to it.
Live on the internet.
This is where we're at. We are live on Twitch as well, so if you guys are on Twitch, you can go over there, pop a comment on there as well. That'll help. So do what you can.
And as well on Twitch, you can sub. And a lot of people don't know, if you have Amazon, you get a free sub on Twitch.
There we go.
So use that on here and do it on us because it's free. So you might as well use it if you have Amazon.
Also, obviously, Patreon.com/Premier Battles. Get on that. You've also got if you want to leave a comment on this on YouTube, you have to be subscribed to the channel. So make sure that you're subscribed. We are on 6 likes at the moment. So let's get them up a bit. Let's get them up. That's good. Good start. Let us know who's here as well in the comments. Today we're going to carry on with the rewatch. This is from the first season of Premier Battles. And today we're going to be watching Juan versus Olde English.
Yes.
So this is Knights versus Pride. So guys, whoever that is behind the channel, what is up with you? Come on and join us if you want. What's up? So we're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna find it quick. I gotta share it. Hang on.
I've got Coupon in the chat as well. What's up, man?
Boom. Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? Let's go, Kingsley. Hope you're getting ready for your battle coming up.
Training for the Rocky montage going.
I don't like that banner being there now. You can't see my beautiful face, can you?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to
there we
on my show now.
What's up? So like I said, we're going to watch Juan versus Olde English. But before we do, my family are awesome and have all pitched in. So it looks like we're going to be doing an Apex, which is awesome.
So sick.
Yeah, whoever's behind the Premier Battles just now in the chat, you know, for my birthday, if you want to announce any of the battles or anything like that, that'd be
It's
perfect.
birthday present.
My inbox is always open for these little secrets. Whatever you want to send me, it's fine. What's up, Ryan, in the chat as well? Hope you're good. Hope you're good, bro. Yeah, let's get into this battle. I don't want to wait any longer. We got Gast as well. Sorry, Gast. What's up? But yeah, I want to get into this one.
Yes.
So this is from match day 1, just like when we watched Raptor versus O'Shea. This is Pride versus Knights. Yeah, I'm not going to say much because you've not watched either of these two.
No.
But I would love for both of these two to make a return as well.
I've not watched them live, but we've watched bits of them. I recognize the names a lot.
Well, Olde English and Juan.
Yeah, I feel like you showed me Juan. Maybe not on the show, but you've definitely showed me something.
Yeah, I think I might have.
I also want to say that I think this is my favorite era of Premier Battles that we've sort of dipped our toe in so far. I love all this stuff. I love it.
No, definitely. I kind of like this tournament era as well. I think anything with like definitive winner and competitiveness is always better than
stats.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, Olde English is underrated. He did do well in this battle. So did Juan. That's why I decided this one over the other 2 battles that we could have had. Last week we had O'Shea beating Raptor. So what I thought would be quite cool when we go through this is to see how our league would end up. So obviously, because we're not watching all the battles, so the ones that we pick, we're going to pick a winner, and I'll remember and give the teams those points, and then we'll see who we would have thought would have won the league, just based off the battles that we watched. And then we'll talk about who actually won and stuff like that as well. But yeah, I've said it for about maybe the 4th time now. We're going to get into this really quick. We're just going to jump straight into it before we talk about anything else. Wow, loud.
Juan versus Olde English. And here we have the battle of the soft-spoken killers. The youngest of any of the performers in the league, Juan is also one of the most exciting talents in the country, and not to be underestimated by any means. Olde English too is a dark horse in the competition, experienced in the ring with smart writing, and always able to execute interesting new angles. Indeed, there are actually great similarities in Juan and Olde's styles, both being intelligent, patient battlers, who are remarkably proficient at pointing out your personal flaws and making you feel stupid for them.
Yo, Premier Battles with inside Ruby Lounge, Manchester for the launch event. If you with us inside the building, make some noise. We're about to get into the second battle of the day. Shouts to all our sponsors. Shouts to Geo Goy, Ace Faceti, Hip Hop Kings, Hope CBD, Mary Jane and Smuggling Duds. And on the left-hand side, making his first appearance in Premier Battles, but again, by no means a new battler in the UK. Make some noise for Olde English.
Do you know what? The announcers, I guess, don't get enough credit, really. That is like all of those sponsors.
I was literally just thinking.
I would not have been able to do that.
Yeah, do they write it? You have to keep it written down. You'd have to.
Yeah, they just have a cue behind the camera and everything. That's
yeah,
it's
just a guy with a big card.
rappers to my right, representing Pride Battle Club. Make some fucking noise for Juan.
Probably.
Olde English resigning boxing on Thursday against round 1 on Olde English. Let's go, round 1 on Olde English.
I'm still stood there.
Shotty just said.
Just staying there.
That is Kingsley Thunder up front, right there. Blue coat. What's your young Kingsley Thunder? Mad.
Hold it down, you paid your money. Remember when that woman on YouTube said, Juan's buff in your battles, and you replied desperate to find her? You know, the one with a tight chest, nice legs, she looked quite blessed you could wife her. Well, she made me suspicious. Because why would a grown woman try to get with a minor? So I checked her YouTube playlist to see her mindset and desires, and a clue was right there to decipher, and I swear I'm no liar. They were all about feminine hygiene. One video was called My Smelly Vagina.
It's not
Might
right.
think it's hearsay, because rappers can't tell rumors. But I got the screenshots, and sorry, that girl duped ya, because she hit up other battlers. And they got inside her stinky clown shell sooner. They tried to ruin her clean sheets. Every man well knew her. Let's go! I bet you buy one of those bionic sex dolls. It's actually sad. That both your personalities match. You can trade her for a new one. A bait cost. Get a straight swap, because you prove on YouTube you like fucking with them fake bots. You're well spoken with good vocab. The type of kid you're well spoken
That's a
with good
diss.
vocab. The type of kid that you is with love. You come across pretty smart. I bet you always excel at intuitive stuff. If you enter the crystal maze, I'd genuinely root for you, bruv. If you enter the crystal maze, I'd genuinely root for you, bruv. But if the last challenge involved entering a room with a slut, and you had to undo her bra strap in 5 minutes, you would be fucked. If you had to undo it to save his life, you might as well give him a noose. Because he's either an inexperienced dude, or every bra in the world is idiot-proof. You got your shit nailed down precise and intricate. I hear now you're quite the lyricist. Compared to you, I'm probably sounding like I'm primitive. Yeah, me and you aren't alike. There's over 1,000 types of differences. They say you can tell a lot about a man from his search browser files and images. And if that's true, I bet the first thing that pops up in his is how to find a clitoris.
So, introduction to Old English for you. Yeah, that's his first round. I've seen in the comments, people saying about teams and stuff. Tom, the one thing that I did want to ask you, and I was going to write down all of them, so people in the chat, you're going to have to help me out here. The different teams, basically, you had Glory, Mandrill Mob, Pride, Shark City, and Knights.
Yes.
Right? I'm going to try and remember each of the teams. So Knights, you had, there'll be loads that you don't know, but basically I'm going to make you pick a team for your for you to support. So on the Knights, we had the manager was Joker Star, who we seen in the Anarchy tournament. He had Old English here, Villain, Dialect, and Tally. Was there someone else? I'm not sure if there was someone else on the Knights, actually. I think that was it. I feel bad if I forgot anyone. Sorry. This is just my memory. Not. This isn't a reflection on you. It's a reflection on me. Here we go.
Prime Bat's coming in clutch.
Boom. I did get it right. That's fine. Thank you very much. Boom.
Love
Everyone in the comments coming and saving my ass. This is what
Love
I need. So yeah, then we had Pride Battle Club was Bobby Rex, Frankie Fraser, Koj, Juan, and Briggsy. And Briggsy obviously being the manager there. Mandrill had Lunacy as manager, O'Shea, Matter, Peace Soldier, and Zen. Really strong team there as well.
Very strong team.
And then Sharks was Shotty Horroh was the manager. Then you had Chris Lee's Soul, Raptor, and Unanimous, which going into it, like at the start of the season, I think everyone was expecting them to just kind of slaughter it.
Clean sweep.
I think just based off of names, I think they had the biggest like stars at that time coming into it. And then you had Glory as well. Glory, God, what was the original team for Glory? You had obviously Tony D was the manager. You had Gemini, Rivers, Locksmith, and A. Did I get that right? Let me know in the comments if I got that right. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty happy with myself there.
Tony D, Rivers, Gemini.
Boom. There we go. Not A. Who did A replace? I remember A. He definitely was on the team at some point when he. I can't remember who it was he replaced though. But yeah. So just based off of those, like, oh, okay, yeah, A got replaced by Quill. I get it now. Just based off of those names and what you know of battle rap, what team would you be more pulled towards? Because I've got a feeling I know what team you might be because of the people that you know. But
yeah.
So I'll put them up again. So you got
yeah, I'm reading the
Knights.
I'm reading them in the chat.
Oh, okay. Now. Okay, cool.
What was the name of the last team again?
Glory.
Okay. I would instinctively I'd probably go Pride.
That's who I thought that you'd go for, yeah.
Love Bobby, love Briggsy, love Frankie, I love Koj.
And you're about to be introduced to Juan properly.
And I'm about to be introduced to Juan.
Yeah.
So unless he really fucks it, I'll go.
I think it was only Briggsy and
I am like Mandrill as well. Like love Matter, love O'Shea, but I also love fucking what was the other team? It's not on here, but the one before Glory that you said. You were the team Unanimous on.
Yeah, Sharks.
Sharks. Raptor, Unanimous, like
Chris Lee's and Soul, yeah.
Soul, yeah.
It's a difficult one, yeah. I can't remember. I think I was on Mandrill for most of the season. I think I was there. But yeah, okay, we'll let you go with Pride. I think it's definitely a good, mix up.
Love him.
Yeah, no, definitely.
He's my guy. Love him.
No, cool. All right, we'll get back into this then. So it's going to be round one on Juan now. Yeah, let's go.
Hold down the talking during the battle, man.
Yo, look. Yo, chill. Yo, the freedom in this battle rap scene is excellent. You can have newbies versus veterans, a student versus a teacher, anything. So just when UK battle rap started to seem irrelevant, we got Juan versus Olde English, the battle of the speech impediments. I got a bit of a list, but girls say mine's sort of hot and you sound like a poorly dog. With the penny sweet like corner shops, but you squeak through your bars and in parts your performance drops. I analyse your battle career, my verdict, waterlogged, because when the pitch is that bad, it's probably best to call it off. Nowadays, the term retard is politically incorrect. It's not a word that I use. But if it was, I'd 100% use it to describe you. You know, special needs, just special speech.
Special speech.
How are you friends with Carlos from Villain and still got the most annoying voice in your crew? Because with that voice, your chance of getting girls is doubtful at best. You did a round on Soul's girl that you found on the web, but you're not getting any luck hanging around at events with all the girls that Air Jordan. You would have thought he'd reach out to them there.
That was nice.
No good. That's tight.
Let me bring your whole image in question. Look at the things that he's dressed in. You combine SpongeBob hats with JD tracksuits, bro. That shit is depressing. Looking like you're shotting at 6 and babysitting at 7. So don't speak of robbery. I came to beat him properly while his team are watching me and knights head to the exit once they see me body eat. I left the uni and came here with Theresa's policy. This is Brexit. Only Old English people want to leave.
I forgot how good this battle was.
Yeah. It's hot shit coming out. The Old English people want to leave.
Joker asked me to join Knights. I replied all polite and shit. Told him I'd signed to Pride but wished him luck. He must have thought I was the nicest kid. But now we're face to face, my reply is this. No, fuck off, Knights are shit.
Okay. So did you see just before that, right? I love, this is the sort of stuff that I love when it becomes like a competitive thing. Like there's so much more going on. So I think I'll catch it here.
I've signed to Pride but wished him luck.
Now wait, just a little bit further back. Like you see other people have to be involved because of like time limits and all that sort of stuff, right? Which Juan doesn't go over time limits, but Old English did.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that.
No, I noticed that. I was going to say that.
Which,
yeah.
But yeah, see if you catch it here. Look.
When he holds up the phone.
Yeah, look. Joker's telling him. Like, hey. I fucking love
asked me to join Knights. I replied all polite and shit. Told him I'd signed to Pride but wished him luck. He must have thought I was the nicest kid. But now we're face to face, my reply is this. No, fuck off, Knights are shit.
I agree with Ryan.
Yeah, I agree.
Ryan's got a very good opinion here. I felt like Old English took a little bit longer to kind of warm up. But the styles are so different.
Yeah,
it's easier to kind of say from us, like, and being in the room as well, it's kind of easier to say somebody funnier wins because of they do get that more crowd reaction, have to stop more and, you know, restart their stuff and things like that.
Yeah, I think it's hard. It's because it's not like, you know, it's not like a race where it's like the first who finish wins. Like there's so much subjective, like so much subjectivity. Is that the right word?
We'll go with it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so much of that. Like I really appreciate funny bars. Like I think being witty and clever does it for me more than like obviously because some people like super aggressive and like, you know, like gun bars or like really bars. I like witty, clever bars. That pace doesn't really matter to me as much.
I think what the difference is I remember laughing more than I remember screw facing. And I think either bars is more like, oh shit.
Yeah.
On the rewatch, a lot of the times, like online, I feel like more bar heavy battlers are what I enjoy more. But in person, I do. I feel like I can keep up better with comedy. This might be the battle that I've shown you of Juan. This might be why you know Juan.
Because you showed me it for O'Shea.
When O'Shea he drew a picture of the ostrich, right? That's that battle, isn't it? But he pulls out a picture of an ostrich. I'm pretty sure it's that battle. Like
I'm pretty sure that's the battle you showed me because I've definitely seen Juan before.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got 1-0. Juan going into the second. Let's see how it goes.
Round 2 on Olde English. Let's go.
Knights of shit.
I know your nerdy little buddies think you're cool, but you're the biggest sucker of them all. Cause you threaten dudes with the one bang, but you ain't got muscles for a brawl. Bitch, please, you're a big geek. One punch will snuff you out your shoes. I will drop you where you stand. Cause you know what they say, pride always comes before a fall. Yes, Knights over pride. And boy, you're fucking with the wrong family. Watch us Splinter Cell infidels do them like Tom Clancy. Watch us Splinter Cell infidels do them like Tom Clancy. Cause this fat boy is armed and dangerous like John Candy. Where I'm from, beef don't end till someone gets clapped. Where you're from, you You said where I'm from, beef don't end till someone gets clapped. Where you're from, you settle qualms over a chess match. There's that. If you came to play, then you'll fail. Get left for dead, covered in abrasions and welts. Your team can't save you or help to play the game that you're dealt. I'll have chess translate to real life so you can relate to it well. Cause when the knights move, your only option's facing the yell. My jab's efficient. I came to off heads to speed's lightning. I'm trying to face your boss next and beat Bison. If he takes a wrong step, the reach find him. On that douse inflex. But I ain't trying to do a long stretch for street fighting, you a bitch. You're a bitch. You make sarcastic remarks and say bumbleclaw. Then the fans laugh for a second. They don't laugh because they get them. They just laugh because you said them. You're starved for attention like Gandhi protesting. What's next? What's next? Quote my battles from back in the day using my bars as a reference. But they're highly regarded by legends. But when you stand on the stage, it's like vanishing spray. Because the lines you put down don't make a lasting impression. Your name is Juan. And I find that astounding. I saw a video of you rapping in Spanish. I had no choice but to clown him. Because how do you expect to roll your R's if you can't even pronounce them?
It's tough. It's tough.
What's wrong? Why are you angry? You're normally such a bashful chap. Is it because Wack just said posh boys should battle Wack? Listen, there's no point in stretching out the steam, but I had to say it as an angle. Plus, you're just gonna do it by yourself for the remainder of the battle.
Almost the remainder of the battle.
The remainder of the battle.
Almost a whole minute.
Oh, I literally, I was gonna say.
52 seconds. Yeah, man. That's why I wanted to show you this, because I knew you would literally love all the little details that they
yeah, because like
it's brilliant.
I love, like, obviously don't get me wrong, like that's not the essence of battle rap, really.
No,
right?
no. But the production,
I think it's the level up of it, of like being able to like sort of boil your shit down to like conserve time and be like, I'm only gonna include my best shit. And like, I'm gonna,
because obviously they stopped the time for like crowd reaction and stuff, so you can take that into account. But I think people, like, the only issue that you have then, right, is obviously like people call in time or deducting it from points. And I don't know what I would prefer. Like, in terms of watching it back and on YouTube and stuff later on, when you know the league's done and it doesn't necessarily matter who won or lost. Like, then I want to hear all the material that they wrote. But
you don't want to miss
when the league's active and everything's happening. I think they should be, like in the Anarchy tournament, for example, they were cut off at their time. You know, somebody would stand there with the stopwatch and yell time. I think they've done it well like this, though, for the production value and everything. You know,
and I like
it as a, like,
I like the idea of it like counting against them, but then it does kind of get into that thing of like, well, how much does it count against them? Like, you know, because I think it's definitely a tough one, because obviously you don't want to be like, you do want to hear the rest of their stuff, like you want to hear everything that they wrote, like, but at the same time, like, you can't go a minute over and like have a minute more time than Juan and expect it to be a fair battle. That makes sense.
No, exactly. It makes perfect sense, man. I completely agree. But obviously, like we said, I think they counteracted that with having it as a bit of a punishment and everything. So, you know, the judges will take it into account and things like that. I think you can see Briggsy, you know, right there, then, like, probably making a note of what times it was and that. So, and I don't think it necessarily, well, I don't remember it being a massive thing during the first season at all. So, you know, they must have done it well, because we would have complained otherwise. People would have complained. But I think that was a better round from Olde English still.
That was a better round from Olde English. That was.
And, I'm not sure how much going over the time limit would annoy me, depending on how long Juan goes for. Yeah,
because it's one of those things, right, where like the reason I think Olde English goes over a lot of the time why he goes over so much is because it kind of takes him a while to get to what he's saying. And there's like a lot of bars where it sounds clever, but like there's not a lot of substance to it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like there was the Splinter Cell bar, like was good.
Yeah, Splinter Cell, Infidels.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it was
that
like
was nice.
doing like Tom Clancy. It's like you've
Yeah.
just put references in a line and been like, well, that rhymes. So
Yeah, that worked. It did work though. It got a
it
reaction.
It worked,
Yeah.
but like there wasn't really anything to it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But like, so that's why he went over. So it's not like, you know, somebody's doing he's not like he's doing loads of intricate bars and he's just taking extra time. His style kind of leads him to go longer, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean, man. I get what you mean. All right, we'll get into Juan's second round now. But yeah, we'll see if he can do better than Olde English second. There you go. Let's go.
So he calls himself Captain Codeine. But don't fuck with Codeine, bruv. Look at what it did to Wheezy's voice. Why do you want to risk that with your already fucking wheezy voice? Actually, it'll fuck with your speech. I know addiction's hard, but you're not a billing herbal rapper with a spliff to pass. You're a sipping purple rapper, and that's the reason that you whisper bars. You post on forums that ask for codeine, bro. That's low. Your prescription ran out when you were at home, so you dipped to the doctors looking mad, bro. Trying to get your lean back like Fat Joe.
Lean back.
That's why you're a
Lean
smoker,
back.
Tyler. You get turned away from the stage like a knob. You spend whole days at events impatient because you're not sure if you're on a break or you're not, like Rachel and Ross. Don't talk any violence. Don't talk any violence. If this person is hard, if I said let's go outside, he'd start rehearsing his bars. Because in every battle, you can never get off what you wrote, but you battle in smoking areas. That's why you constantly choke.
I have not noticed that before. Look at Shotty's reaction to that. Wait, it's skinny Shotty Horroh as well, which is crazy to see. But what?
In every battle, you can never get off what you wrote, but you battle in smoking areas.
He's there,
That's why
yeah.
you constantly choke.
How cruel.
Oh, that is hilarious. That's a
Battling
cosign.
outside because people cough for his flow. People cough for his flow. But for the last few years, I've been bodying low, so either way, it makes sense you don't want any smoke. Captain Codeine should have pulled out, and then he wouldn't have had to war. You're the captain, well, these punches are looking to land for sure. At 66, it keeps thinking the English team winning, and if anyone banks on that, they should look at the captain more. Because you're the worst in your circle, there's nothing more to say. Take the top 8 final. Villain and Carlos performed on stage, and you were stuck in the crowd with a gormless face, while your dog got a prize like the jewels remain. You might have friends in your crew, but even they're disrespectful of you. Let me present you the proof. When Villain shouted animal online, his voice didn't break, he was doing an impression of you.
Love that. Keeping it tight to the time limit as well.
Yeah, 3
I
seconds.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I did a generous 2, I'd say. He called it 2.
I'm going to ask you a question now, though, because I thought of it like halfway through that round.
I hate questions.
What about if they finished like 20, 25, 30 seconds before the maximum time limit?
Oh, then that's on them. That's them choose. Like, I don't think they should get a bonus for that.
No, I'm not saying that, but did you think like if they're not bringing enough material, obviously it would affect the judges, I'm saying, but in your opinion, would it affect it more or less if somebody didn't get all of their material out and say, you know, did miss the last minute of their material or had 1 minute more material? Which one would be worse for you?
It's well, obviously it depends on how it happens. Like if you clearly forget your material and then you just call time early, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
I think that's a hard hit, that is. But like, yeah, if you've had a solid round, sorry, you've gotten to the end of your material for that round, and you've still got like 20 seconds left to go, and you call it, I don't think that's necessarily a negative, in itself. I think it's just the fact that like you could have gathered points in those 20 seconds. Like if
I think
like,
even if you could throw out like a 4-bar freestyle, which obviously is not the easiest thing, and I'm not by any means saying it should just be easy.
Mind. Yeah, like deep in the notebook. Like if you can pluck 4 bars from there, use it.
No, definitely.
So I don't think it's necessarily as a bad thing. Like whereas like going over the time, I think is bad because you're like you haven't done enough to like limit that, or you're being cheeky to the point where you're taking a minute, a whole minute to get more material out. So I'd say I'd say like on average, I'd say up to about 15 seconds. I would give that as like a grace, because like if you started a scheme, you need to end it. You know what I mean? Like I would hate it if someone ended halfway through a bar just to keep in the time limit. That would do my head in. So like up to 15 seconds, I guess I'd give you a bit of leeway with like, you know, well, you started it, you got to finish it kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I get that. That's cool. That's cool. So obviously we've watched the first 2 rounds. Who do you let us know in the comments as well who you give those rounds to? But yeah, what are your thoughts, Tom?
I give it to Juan. I give both rounds to Juan. I think his first round was obviously really funny. There's like a lot of jokes. Second round was funny. I'm not going to take that away from him. But like you were saying, there was a lot more screw face bars. Of like he was a lot more cutting. And I think he holds more of a presence on stage as well. Like, don't get me wrong, neither of them I have great stage presence. Like they're not Bobby Rex, you know, they're not like they're not particularly amazing performers. But Juan definitely holds focus more than Olde English does. So I'd give it to Juan so far. I mean, he'd have to
think I'm leaning
out of the bag
Juan
for the third round to take it for me.
I think obviously with the time limit stuff as well, 50 seconds, being generous, saying 50 seconds, let's say, it's a long time, and that's a lot of material. So I think, if that's something that you penalize on, I think maybe after 15 seconds on like that grace period, I feel like every 10 seconds after that, you'd get a worse penalty, right? Or something.
Bars. Like it's schemes and new bars.
Yeah. So based on that as well, I would say Juan 2-0. I don't really see anything Olde English can do in this third round unless Juan chokes his ass off.
Yeah. Unless he really fucks
by default.
himself.
Yeah, then maybe by default I could possibly, but we'll see. Let's see. Yeah, let's see.
Round 3 on Olde English. Hold it down. Respect the rappers.
Sarcasm's the lowest form of wit. It's easy and uncreative. We can see that your stuff is basic. When you rap bars in patois, it's perceived as a funny statement. Fans laugh. But I just deem it as fucking racist, because you use the fact that you're posh to get cheap reactions. Spit a gun bar, fans giggle and applaud. But when I call you posh, you say I'm predictable and poor. How the fuck am I supposed to look at your smug image and ignore the privilege of yours? I'll punch you in your fucking face if you try and tell me Quidditch is a sport.
Oh, that's stupid.
Battle rappers turned you to a bad boy. We see you buzzing off of E-pills. Jaw swinging. This fucker couldn't keep still. He's afraid his parents will find out, because his mother wouldn't be thrilled. It was bad enough that one time she caught you running through a wheat field.
Gotta love a Theresa May bar. Gotta love a Theresa May, right?
It's a brave choice. I don't care how many orgasms you're getting over your Warhammer collection.
Big up.
Oh, wait though, that bolt.
Juan wins.
Orgasm you're getting of your Warhammer collection. That is a very nice rhyme.
That is very nice.
We're listening to that again.
Stepping on the stage is a brave choice. I don't care how many orgasms you're getting over your Warhammer collection. I don't care how many orgasms you're getting over your Warhammer collection. Everything you say is moist. I'd rather watch paint dry than watch you fucking paint toys.
Nice.
And look at you with your fucking big ass teeth. Genetically designed for you to chew hay. You're the only person alive whose growing pains gave him a toothache. So you and Kojay think you're fresh, because you aligned yourself with Bobby. But the truth is, there's no doubt in my mind you're getting bodied. You're the best of a bad bunch. Your team ride you like a jockey. So then that talk about how pride is gonna stop me. You're just a posh boy with a horse face. You're more like lions led by donkeys. Bobby's barely got any quotables. He'd have like a 2-second montage. I mean, he ain't exactly got bars. Yeah, his name is always on cards. I know Bob's ego, but please tell him he's not a fucking rock star. Fuck all these dudes mentioning my name, acting like I got barred. I could give a fucking tops laugh. There's a reason I'm on stage and he's stuck doing the podcast.
Right. That hits so much
You
more.
know what? First, Warhammer was one thing, but now you're coming after podcasts.
No, that was actually like quite a good moment for Old English because Tox and Flawless used to run a podcast on Premier Battles and stuff, and they done it during the season, and they did shit on the Knights team quite a lot.
Oh, really?
Saying it was the weakest team and things like that, you know, and the Old English, I'm pretty sure it was him that they kind of gunned on and was saying he was the shittest in the league and stuff like that. So yeah, it was rough, but that was a very good bar because he is saying like Tox and Flawless both have battled, and Tox is a decent battler. But yeah, so that was a lot better than what it comes across as.
Yeah.
If you hear it again.
Context.
I like that he kind of goes after the team as well. That's another thing about this whole teams thing that I like. You know, you've got so much more variety of what can happen. It's awesome.
I know Bob's ego, but please tell him he's not a fucking rock star. Fuck all these dudes mentioning my name, acting like I got barred. I could give a fucking tops laugh. There's a reason I'm on stage and he's stuck doing the podcast.
I'm just going to let it play through to Juan, and then we'll talk about it all at the end, all right?
So you quit, don't flop. Come on. So you quit, don't flop, because I never paid you, and that's a shiesty move. You even sent for him on a diss track. I'm sure he's going to reply to you. I'm sure your check's in the post and it's arriving soon, and I'm sure that he's not the type to use the money that he's made off your 19 views to help buy him food.
Rude.
Honestly.
So after every battle, you expected an invoice. But you can look after yourself. You're a big boy. I'd say don't bite the hand that feeds, but that's a sick choice, because if he's biting something, we don't have to hear his shit voice. You've got good battles, but fans are never paying to attend them. All these years battling, and you were paying for your entrance. You treated Dope Flock like a job, like it would pay into your pension, whilst half your fucking fans stopped paying you attention. But you don't ask, you don't get. That's just part of the course. The last time Jordan named a price was when Harvey was born.
Oh.
Oh, I got a train up to Manny. It had to pay his fuse. They got a taxi from the station to the venue too. I gave the driver a $5. He was a friendly dude. Now even he's made more for battle event than you.
Oh.
And if you get paid for this, it's because Joker felt so bad about how he won against this league that he signed him up to Knights, and now this sucker gets a fee. Now Dialect's in the office, and it looks like you love to rep his team. The way you got beat by your boss to get your money up, you could be the slutty secretary. But that's not why he is a snake. It's because for the last few years on his Twitter page, he's been cussing out Shotty, but now he's battling in his ring today.
That was facts as well. Well, he weren't really cussing him out, but
get a bit of leeway on this battle rap.
Yeah, he just said that Shotty lost about
like
her.
a tequila drinking game because the way you've been slamming shots has left a bitter taste. So fuck the 3 fans that rate him and the lean that he takes.
The 3 fans that rate
Fuck the
him.
3 fans that rate him and the lean that he takes. Your pen's nice, but it has to be when your speech pattern's in. So yeah, never paid you on his lead. That's a shame. But as long as you're still battling, this whole scene has to pay. It's time.
Just gonna watch Tom Quee's bit just after this because I like this little analysis bit at the end, and then we'll talk.
Tom Queez is the guy.
He's the band. He is the
He's the
man.
guy.
Olde is performing really well, strong material, and showing why he deserves his place in Premier Battles after the pundits wrote him off, calling him the second worst in the league. Joker seems to have brought something out of these guys. There's a real belief in the Knights camp. Juan is showing he's not just a comedy writer, his punchlines can keep up with anyone. Juan is the one to watch this season. He's the youth prospect. It was a great show of what calibre is expected at Premier Battles this season. Briggsy must be happy with his boy right now. 1-1.
Yo, Kruger, Premier.
So there we go. These are obviously judges. Legend Kruger right there. Hopefully I'll sit down and talk to him at some point. That'd be fucking awesome.
Good.
Juan is someone that I would always love to get back. That would be awesome.
Juan.
Any battles from Juan is
What a guy.
always.
Pride FC all the way.
Hey, Pride BC. Battle
Pride
Club,
BC.
not Football Club.
Oh,
Battle Club.
sorry, my bad.
But, hey, you're learning, mate. You're learning.
Love
It's
it.
okay.
I'm there.
It's okay.
I'm trying. Yeah, Team Pride.
So we got 3. I think it's 3-0 Juan then.
Yeah.
I think the third
100%.
round was Old English's best round though.
Yeah, definitely his best round. But I still think Old English's best round still wouldn't have beat Juan's worst, in my opinion. But I think he put in a good show, but Juan came on better form.
Yeah,
I think.
definitely. I can see that.
Personally, I like that he kept a lot tighter to the time limit. It felt like he had his eye on the clock whilst also keeping up with all of his shit and like.
Do you know what? Yeah, like they had like form, I guess, for the judges to fill out and like performance and rate everything. And I think what some of the battlers done and the ones that done well in this format were the ones that battled for those points.
Yeah.
Whereas like Old English battled the way that he always battles, which was always kind of testing the time limits and, you know, things like that and these really dense schemes and stuff, you know. So it's, I think that's kind of another reason why I quite liked it, because it made it more strategic again. You had to really think about where you was placing things, and
you couldn't.
Right, I've got loads of big moments in round 2, but I've got like one in round 1. I need to change it up and things like that. You know.
Yeah, you need to pace your
really
shots in a different way.
No, definitely, man, definitely. So at the moment, as our league is going, we've got it 1 point to Mandrill Mob and 1 point to Pride Battle Club. Which is weird because I genuinely was supporting Mandrill Mob and you were supporting Pride, so they've got off to a good start for us, which is awesome. In the comments,
if anyone from Premier Battles can get us some of the old merch, I will be forever grateful.
I'm sure there'll be some scarves lying around or something. Right?
They're in a box. They're in a box in somebody's cupboard. I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll put it all up in that. It'll be good. Good advert. But before we do go, let us know in the comments who you were supporting at that time. What teams took your fancy. Obviously we've got I'm not sure what we'll be doing on this next week. Probably be something to do with the plug again. Maybe I didn't really do predictions much for the academy battles, I don't think, so maybe do that. Or we'll do another one of these. But if you let us know in the comments as well what you'd like to see from us. Again, don't forget Premier Battles / Patreon / Premier Battles, premierbattles.club for tickets and all that. We've got we got Ryan up here saying Sharks.
Dolphins.
The team's pick.
Sharks.
I knew what you meant. They are Dolphins. We've got the Undisclosed 6 event coming up. So make sure that you're getting tickets for that. That's the 30th of July. Obviously the plug. I seen a post today, I think 30 tickets left for the plug event. So that is going to sell out. So get your tickets. Apex is obviously, there's tickets available now as well. So make sure that you go and get those. There's a special one that you can get as well, where you get the whole weekend pass and you get some merch, I think. And it's like £40. That's well worth it. So get on that. Yeah. Only one way to leave us, I think, to watch that diss track again. Yes. As we go out. But Tom, as always, thanks for joining me, man. Always a pleasure. Hopefully you can get on next week and that as well.
Well, I quit my job, and so I'll be free at the weekend.
There we go. You've got a week off before starting the next one on that.
I do.
Yeah, congratulations on that as well, bro. Definitely.
Thank you very much. But so I'll probably do if we can, we'll do something next week. Also, I want to say after the event on the 2nd of July, go over and subscribe to, if you're not already subscribed to our alt YouTube, Pick Your Battles YouTube, we might be posting an event video over there rather than on the Premier Battles YouTube. We'll be posting stuff like that over there. So if you're not already subscribed, go and head over there and do that. Use your use your free Twitch sub, because I'm not sure what emotes Prem has on their Twitch.
I have no idea about
if they have subscriber ones, you will get them for free if you have the Twitch. If you have,
I'm pretty sure they have. They've got some.
You get something.
But yeah, definitely get on that. Get on
how many people subbed when we were on. That's what we want. I want to be able to show off.
No, exactly. So we're gonna leave you guys with some more lovely Bobby Rex material for you.
Yes.
And we'll see you again same time next week. Peace out, guys. Bye bye.
Yeah. Prime shit. Yo, Briggz, if this ain't allowed, then please delete. But please tell me how he's elite. How the fuck does Rivers plan on beating me? Just give me 2 rounds, don't need the 3. Hustled here, that just means that he obviously wants to give me his fee. Who's the one getting hustled here? Cause it seems to be I could take that money quite easily. Keep your money, you dickhead. What are you planning on proving? Look at me and all the cash that I'm losing. Doesn't matter though, because my glasses are Gucci. You're an idiot, mate, you're not hustling nothing. You're lucky that I'm in the mood and I'm happy to do this. Now let me show you what a family feud is. Co-main event of the night, Fiddler's elbow, 2nd of July. Rivers is dead and I'm willing to bet on my life. Just give me a pen or a knife and he's dead. Me, call me a cokehead, get smashed clean in the face with a full kind of Pepsi. Call me your cousin online, but when we next meet, it won't be friendly, it won't be SG. What you been up to? It'll be fuck you. It'll be 1 round down, but I'm already up to 3rd round, say what I want to. I'm doing it right now, being so obtuse. What can you do against Big Bobby Rex? Has anybody got clues? The only hope that you've got is a botch move. You are not a threat, I am not impressed. You are not the best, you are not up next. You are not considered one of the vets. This is not in jest, you are not a test. I am on a quest, you're one of the steps, and I just want to know which one is next. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. The next title shot goes to Bobby Rex. Cause how are you going for a title shot? Didn't you already have the belt? Are you alright or what? What type of nut walks away at the height of the only hype he got? Because a couple of his boys didn't like the boss. He suddenly cut ties like, right, I'm off. But now he's back, tell me how is that? I don't give a fuck. He's gonna get the bollocking of his life. I didn't get the pen, but yo, I got the knife. And I'm planning on cutting him lots of times. Like it's okay, broski, you want his stripes. And this is what it takes to get them. Sometimes it might even cost your life. That's a risk you take and you're the one that took it. The moment you signed your name on the dotted line, I'll chop and slice him up and then arch over Rivers' body like some type of viaduct. I'm not the type to duck, I'm the type that you light a fire up underneath of. And I'll show you that all of these guys are chumps and not what they make themselves out to be on the internet. They're just some cyberpunks. And I don't like the cunts. I can't wait for July to come. I'm gonna get that crown. I'm gonna get that crown and reign. And Rivers is coming to the plug to see his career going down.